OnslaughtRadio.com. Backstage at Bloodstock.
This is Onslaught Radio. I'm Natalie and I'm backstage at Bloodstock Open Air 2011 where I'm talking to Frederick from HAMMERFALL. How's it going?
Pretty good.
And you guys have fairly recently come off stage, so tell me, how was it?
Yeah, I didn't know what to expect, but it was a really good crowd, and I mean the weather was nice, and it was a nice festival and came out good, I think.
Were the fans all out for you this afternoon?
Yeah, I think most of them would like to hear some melodies in between, so it worked out really good, I think. Yeah.
And what have you guys been doing sort of so far this year, bringing you up to this point?
After the release of the new album, we've done all the festivals this summer, so it's been, I mean, every weekday it's been in and out from all of the countries and just doing festivals. It's been good.
And how is Bloodstock as a festival compared to some of the others you've done so far?
It's pretty hard to say right now, because it's like when we were in High Voltage last year. It's pretty similar to that one, and but the crowd was really good. It's hard to say. I mean, don't know what to expect when we're in England, since we're not that big in England. So, but it worked out really good, I think.
And your latest album was a little bit of a change from the usual HAMMERFALL stuff. Can you explain sort of where you were going with the album?
We wanted to be more back to the roots and doing. We've been working with the same producer, Charlie Bauerfield, for many years, and we wanted to do something fresh and sort of not hiding between lots of layers of guitars and lots of mighty choruses and lots of vocals. So we stripped it down to just like one guitar left and one right and bass and drums. That's the basics. And I think, I mean, we worked with a new producer from the US, James Michael, and I think he did a great job with this album, and we got where we wanted to be.
And has it generally been quite well received?
Yeah, I think so. We in Germany, which is one of our largest areas, where we ended up in the same position as last year, but we sold a lot more records. We entered at the same time as Lady Gaga, so it was pretty hard competition. So it was a good thing for us.
I understand it was quite well received in the US as well.
Oh yeah, I haven't heard any figures yet, so I mean, we're not that big in the US, but we're working on it.
And what have you guys got planned sort of for the rest of this year now?
We got a lot of plans. I mean, we're doing festivals this summer, and I think it's 3 or 4 left, and we're starting the European tour, European Outbreak, for all of September, October. Doing England again for 1 week in December, so we got a lot of shit going on.
Are you quite looking forward to coming over and doing sort of a couple of gigs for your like UK fans?
Yeah, that would. I mean, it's a different thing to do festivals and our own gig. That's our fans that coming to our gigs. That's the core of the HAMMERFALL fans that comes. So it's quite different, but it's gonna be great.
But it must be nice to do a festival, because sometimes you get people who maybe haven't listened to you before, and you can actually pick up some new fans.
Oh, of course. I mean, it's great to do festivals. You get to reach, especially on this festival. On this Sunday, there's pretty much all of these hard bands with not so many vocal lines. So it's a breath of air for us to come in and do some of our stuff.
Is there anywhere that you haven't toured yet that you'd really like to go in the future?
Oh yeah, I mean, I would love to go to Asia and I haven't been to Japan, so and Australia, some of that area. South America is always fun to be, and Europe, of course, that's the home market. I like to be in Europe because it's pretty close to home, and it's pretty similar. But sometimes it's great to be in an exotic place.
And what would you say has been sort of a career highlight for you so far?
For me or for HAMMERFALL? Since I've been away for 10 years almost, so it's quite different. But for me, I mean, playing at our home stage in Gothenburg, it's a venue called Scandinavium, where I saw all the big bands in the 80s and 90s, Accept and Iron Maiden and Mötley Crüe. Playing at that venue as a headliner was a great thing for me.
I mean, because there are a lot of bands that come out of Gothenburg, like you said, that it's notorious. Did you find that because of that it was difficult when you were starting out, or is it quite easy to get into the kind of metal scene?
It's quite easy to get into the metal scene because it's pretty big, but the competition is a good thing because it's not a competition because everybody helps out, and it's like a big family. You don't know everybody, but we kind of know each other. I mean, if you can help out a brother in metal, you do. So it's quite easy to success in some way.
So if you were to give some advice to like an unsigned band that's up and coming, what kind of advice would you give them?
Just stay true and do what you believe in. Because if you start to do what you think others would like you to do, then it's all wrong. I mean, you have to do what you believe in, and if it's not working, get another job. Just.
Well, thank you very much for talking to Onslaught Radio.
Oh, thank you very much. Nice meeting you.